With regard to the issue of human nature, I know everyone uses the excuse that our competitive and aggressive behaviour is due to us having savage animal instincts, which are driven by our need to reproduce our genes. But surely this is just a convenient excuse while we search for the real reason for our divisive nature. After all, words used to describe human behaviour such as egocentric or arrogant, inspired, depressed or deluded, pessimistic, optimistic, hateful, immoral, brilliant, guilt-ridden, evil, psychotic or neurotic, all recognise the involvement of our species' fully conscious thinking mind. They demonstrate that there is a psychological dimension to our behaviour, that we don't suffer from a genetic opportunism-driven animal condition, but the psychologically troubled human condition. Also, we humans have cooperative and loving moral instincts, the voice or expression of which we call our conscience. As Charles Darwin said, the moral sense affords the best and highest distinction between man and the lower animals. So, saying that our behaviour results from having competitive and aggressive instincts like other animals is simply not true. As I say, it's just a convenient excuse while we waited for the psychosis acknowledging and solving real explanation of our divisive nature. I should also point out that this excuse that we are victims of competitive and aggressive instincts implies that our nature is fundamentally unchangeable and has led to the belief that there will always be bad people, that there will always be wars, murders, inequality and so on, and that the meaning of life is just to try as best we can to manage those supposedly innate, unchangeable aspects of our makeup. But again, this overlooks the fact that we suffer from a psychologically troubled human condition, and psychosis can be healed with understanding. In fact, as I mentioned, the explanation in Freedom reveals that human nature is the product of an underlying insecurity about whether we humans are fundamentally good or not. And because the explanation is so redeeming, it brings a complete and permanent end to our insecurity-driven destructive behaviour, completely transforming all humans into secure and happy beings. So that is why the front cover of Freedom has this wonderful sun rising over the horizon, bringing the long sought after dawn of understanding. Light and the sun has always been the metaphor for knowledge, and that's what's arrived. And you can see the people on the horizon are dancing for joy that this understanding of the human condition is finally here. Also, this little book, Transform Your Life and Save the World, is the condensed version of Freedom. And you can download both books for free from our website or purchase them from bookstores, including Amazon. So I really urge you to watch the next short video where Jeremy Griffith goes upriver and presents the psychosis addressing and solving real explanation of the human condition.